1470 WOCA.
Ocala.
All right, 16 minutes after 7 o'clock. Beautiful Thursday morning. Hope you're doing well. It is April 28th, 2016, 66 degrees here at the studios of The Source, broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall just outside the WOCA commissary, where you too can get a bite to eat or a cup of Joe. Hey, speaking of Joe, Joe's in the studio. Robin
is out on assignment.
Out on assignment this morning.
And I'm here this morning to bother the heck out of you, Larry. How do you like that? Good morning, Larry.
Hey, good morning, Joe.
Yeah, that cup of coffee in the mall doesn't start till 9 o'clock. Starbucks opens at 9.
I didn't know that. The
mall opens at 10, but they open at 9.
Today's forecast, 40% chance of rain.
Oh.
Possibly a thunderstorm.
That's later this afternoon?
We didn't know that was going to happen yesterday when we were talking about it. Partly to mostly cloudy skies. Let's see. Thunderstorms during the morning mostly.
Oh, it changed again.
High temperatures climbing to the lower 90s.
Yes, I heard that.
Not bad, huh?
No, not at all.
It's kind of summery already. Friday, tomorrow, 40% chance of rain. Saturday, a 60% chance of rain.
Okay.
Sunday, a 20% chance of rain.
Oh, my goodness.
And that's your amateur weather forecast.
Amateur weather forecast?
That's your amateur. I'm an amateur. I copy. I steal from the professionals.
Yeah,
that's my job.
That one day you had off with Robin, you went up on assignment. We had Amy Sweezy on, and she is.
That's right. Amy Sweezy was on.
From Channel 2, I think it is.
I think so. Yeah.
And Dan was talking to her, and he said, "Oh, the weather girl." She went.
Oh, really?
I'm a meteorologist.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, Bigfoot in mouth. Yes.
Didn't want to do that.
Oh, no. But if you went to school and became a meteorologist, and she's done it for umpteen years.
That's right, the weather girl.
Call me a meteorologist.
Well, would you call Willard Scott the weather boy?
Weather man.
Yeah.
Weather man, yeah.
So wouldn't you call her the weather woman?
The weather woman?
Weather woman. Sounds like an R&B song, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The weather woman.
The weather woman. But anyway.
Let me tell you what we're doing this morning, Joe.
Please.
7:35, as you know. We've got news. Now, look at this list of news over here. I got lots of news. I got local news, national news, stuff we can banter about.
Banter about.
Okay,
we can
stuff
do that
you can offer opinions on.
Oh, boy, do I have an opinion.
8:35. Now, this is when we typically don't offer opinions. This is News Bites. It's a shortened version of the news. I understand that you don't want to do it.
I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I can't do it. I cannot stay that serious.
Are you going to be out of the room?
No, I'll be here.
You're being here.
I'll make a comment.
So you're going to offer commentary.
I'm going to screw it all up on you, and you're going to. I said, oh no. Oh yeah, maybe, possibly.
Veterans News today. You going to be in here for that?
Yes, I will be here tonight.
Hank Whittier brings you Veterans News on WOCA every Thursday. He's been doing it over a decade.
Really, it's been that long.
Oh, we got to figure it out one day. Yeah, because let's see, I'm going to be 14 years. Robin's 12 years. Yeah,
he's the one that started at 97, I think. I want to say.
Not the show.
No.
Not the radio show.
No, but Vets Helping Vets.
Vets Helping Vets,
For those who don't know, Hank is the executive director of Vet Helping Vets.
Yeah, Hank and Joe, the guy who passed away just recently.
Yes, Joe has passed away, yeah.
And, the two of them started.
There's a lot of exciting news happening with the Resource Center and everything. I got to go to one of the meetings.
Yeah, well, you're part of the board, right?
I am on the board.
You're on the board of directors?
Phenomenal. I think it's the first one in the nation. Definitely the first one in Florida.
There's a veteran story that I really love. I'll share it with you in just a little bit.
Okay.
That I kind of hope the whole country gets on board with this idea. It's a really cool idea. Mm-hmm. So I'm teasing you.
I was going to say, that's a tease. Well,
let me get through the morning.
That'll be 8:30. You talk about that?
No. We'll talk about it in just a minute.
Okay.
Mark Wortman is coming on at 9:35. You are going to like this book. It's titled 1941. Now, do you remember in the movie Pearl Harbor when it showed some fighters that were fighting in Europe, in England specifically, before Pearl Harbor?
No.
You don't remember that?
I watched the movie Tora, Tora, Tora. which is all about Pearl Harbor.
Okay, that was called the Shadow War, when America was involved, but not officially, and we were involved because American soldiers were voluntarily going over there and helping out.
Okay,
and so this is a book that tells the story of how FDR was being persuaded all along, but then when Pearl Harbor happened, he had a really good one. But he was trying to get us involved. But you know who was his main opponent? Charles Lindbergh.
Opponent?
Charles Lindbergh, not as far as running for office, but Charles Lindbergh had a lot of people behind him. He said, America first, America first.
Oh, yeah.
We don't need to be over there. We don't need to be over.
I wonder if Walt Disney went over there at that time.
Probably did. Drew a mouse and said, hey, I'm going home.
No.
So anyway, you kind of like the book.
Digress so quickly.
1941 is what it's called.
Okay.
Allison Gilbert at 10:05. She's an Emmy Award-winning multi-platform journalist. She covered 9/11. She was nearly killed by falling debris from the World Trade Center towers.
You get this.
She's the founder of an organization called Parentless Parents. And she's a consultant to the National September 11th Memorial and Museum. She's the author of her series, My Journey to Prevent Ovarian Cancer, which her decision to surgically remove her ovaries before she had cancer. And she's been on everything, Joe. She's written for the New York Times. She's been on the CNN network, ABC, Fox, MSNBC, ABC, National Public Radio. Coming on our little show to talk to us about her book called Past and Present.
I hate to tell you this, Larry, but our little show's gotten bigger.
I know.
It's not a little.
Past, P-A-S-S-E-D, as in passed away and present. It's a really touching book. Kimberly McCreight is a New York Times bestselling author. Her book is a novel, so we've got 10 minutes for her. We don't like novels to be very long in the interview because...
in the interview, I was going to say...
Bottom line, it's an entertaining book. It's called The Outliers. Anyway, she's a really good guest. We've had her before. Melissa Hinkle will be on. She's an award-winning television news reporter. We won't call her a news girl.
That's not. Yeah.
She's going to give us this summer's best travel deals. That's what she writes. She writes travel.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
And Shari Sharifi Brown is coming on. She was born a Muslim.
Okay.
Then she converted to Christianity.
Okay.
And then she married a Jewish guy.
As you said the other day, good food.
Good food. Yeah. When you have all three.
Salt still, we give to you. What do you want? Matzo balls, we got it.
Anyway, she's got a book called The 7 Commandments for Happiness and Prosperity. And then at 11:35, we have something called Fun with Joe.
We'll see if we have that today or not yet.
I don't know who's going to sit in Joe's place today, since you're sitting in Robin's place. But I do have a game called Add to the Adage. I will give you the beginning of an adage, and you give me the rest of it.
An example.
The goose.
He who fights something goes second or something.
Got it, exactly.
Okay, yeah.
Even though we didn't really say one right there. But.
I know. Well, I didn't want to. That's why I was.
And then when Galen Unold is on, we have a fun topic. It's perfect for you and I, Joe.
You're not kidding me. Yeah.
This is the official cheat sheet for the.
What?
The official cheat sheet.
It's easy for you to
for the sports announcers.
Yeah, we could do the color commentary.
Right. So if let's say Tom Schmitz was going to do a play-by-play, and who's the other Tom that they sit in with?
Tom James.
Tom James. So the two of them, let's say they were going to do it, which they'd be perfect to do it.
Oh yeah.
You and I would be horrible at it. Yeah. But let's say one of them could do it, and the other one couldn't, and they said to you or I, "Hey, can you help us out?"
Give me the cheat sheet.
Oh my God. Well, so the cheat sheet, yes, perfect things to say during the game.
So number 74, blah, blah, blah.
I'll give you an example.
Oh, good.
All right, let's say it's a baseball game.
Okay, baseball game.
Oh, he's pitching a gem, isn't he, Tom? See? He's pitching a gem. They like that. That's a good line, right?
So you would say that to them?
You would say just on the air. Just say, man.
But that's you saying it.
Yeah.
As a color commentary.
That's a cheat sheet thing, yeah.
He's pitching a gem.
Pitching a gem.
Oh, he's batting 1,000.
right. Those kind of things, exactly. So you can know something.
That's the only thing I know. That's it.
That's hilarious.
You've gotten all my knowledge right there.
But the problem is, if he's not batting 1,000, all of your listeners will go, "What is he talking about?"
Okay, he's getting to 1,000.
What are you talking about over there?
Almost to 1,000. This morning I came here. It was all. I'm never up this early. I'm up, but I'm not out and about. And
right.
You're like waking up with the birds.
Oh, it's beautiful. Don't you love it? Are you not a morning person? I love the morning.
How many years you been doing this?
Yeah, but even before I did this, I hated night shift, but I loved mornings.
It depends on the mood. Sometimes I love the mornings. You get up and you have your cup of coffee. I guess I love the mornings if I'm on vacation or I don't have to. I know I don't have to do something, and I just go.
Yeah. Right.
You know,
well, a lot of people when they don't have to do anything, they don't do anything. They sleep until noon or 1.
Oh, sometimes, but I like the morning, especially if you're on a lake with you're overlooking the lakes and you just sit there and go, and you're on the screen porch, so you don't get bitten up by mosquitoes. You have your coffee and you sit there and go.
So let me tell you about this cool idea. I don't have it in front of me. I'm trying to think. I think it's in Lake County, so it's right next door.
Okay.
They have there a memorial for veterans. I believe it's right up against the Vets Hospital in Lake County. Okay. At the memorial are the names of the men and women who died, and they're memorialized by name on this wall at the memorial.
Died where?
Oh my gosh!
Is it just the people from the county?
No. It's Volusia. It's several counties. Marion County is not one of them for some reason.
But those are the people that served. Their names are on this memorial.
Served and died in battle, I think.
Okay. Usually that's when they put them on there.
But I may not be right about that. But here's the cool part about this: they have set it up so that there's a signal there. And you can do it anywhere in the world. I have the website, and when we get to that, I'll tell you the website.
A signal? What do you mean a signal? A light signal? A sound signal?
Let me look for it. No. On your computer or your phone.
It signals you when something happens there?
Oh, here it is.
Okay.
Wait, is this it?
I don't know.
No, that's
You're looking at it. I can't see it from here.
That's a different one. Okay. Well, anyway, let me get to what the point is. The point is, and I can't read it because I can't find it.
Well, just kind of tell me the signal. What kind of signal?
All right, you got your laptop.
Or your phone.
You got your phone.
Yeah.
You're looking at the wall, right? And there's a name, John Smith.
Okay.
And you say, oh, man, I wonder who John Smith was.
All right.
I wonder what his story was. You go to the thing, such and such, the site that it gives you.
Thank you.
And you type in John Smith on the wall at the Lake County Memorial.
Okay.
It'll give you what happened. It'll say, oh, man, he was from Missouri. He died in battle in Vietnam. He left his...
So the histories of the
Yeah,
individuals.
a little biography about each of the people. So like when you go
someone took the time to do all that?
Yes.
Wow.
So can you imagine if that catches on, you could go to the Vietnam Memorial Wall, let's say, in D.C.
Well, if you think about it, that's already been done for the wall because each name was put on, and as they put them on, they recorded who they put on there. So I presume they already have there. But where it is, I don't know.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Well, they had to because they had to know the people that passed.
But what I'm saying is that anybody at all, anybody who's interested can go to that wall with their smartphone and say, oh, man, there's, such and such.
So there's a quote unquote, as they say, there's an app for that.
There's an app, yeah. And you get to see what somebody did and how they lived and all that.
That is, yeah.
I thought that was a cool story.
I think it is.
And we do have the details somewhere with.
They're probably up here on top where you can't see them right there.
20? No, I got them over here.
Oh, they're over there.
I know where everything is. It's just
you just can't find it.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? He knows where everything is. It's in the room. Where? I'll find it. Don't worry about it. It's there.
All right, let me see what I have here.
I don't know.
May 14th.
Wow.
National Dance Like a Chicken Day.
Oh, here we go.
Don't forget.
I gotta find my hat.
That happens to be a Saturday, by the way.
I have to wear my hat the Friday then. My chicken hat. I have a chicken hat.
It's also the same day. I think I heard Jim Penna call in on the afternoon show yesterday. The annual Stamp Out Hunger food drive for the mail carriers.
Oh, where you leave the canned goods
the same day
at your post office.
The 2 days usually happen on the same day, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
I think
a good thing.
Unless it's a Sunday, then they don't do that.
Wow. Oh.
All right. We've got news and our commentary, our intelligent commentary on the other side of the break. And the phone lines are open.
I hope so.
And you'll be able to call in and give your thoughts on these different things. We got a garage going up in Ocala finally. A parking garage.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen the crane yesterday.
One of your favorites, Norman Rockwell, is at the Appleton.
Has it started yet already or not?
It's coming. I don't know if it's on there or not.
I've got the card in my office. I'll get it during the break.
All right. Well, we'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Rich Dennison. At the one-year mark of unrest that broke out in Baltimore over the death of a man in police custody, police say an officer wounded a 13-year-old boy who failed to drop a replica of a handgun yesterday.
I've been a police officer for 25 years, and there's no way on this earth that I could tell you from looking at that gun that it wasn't real.
Police Commissioner Kevin Davis, the teen is expected to survive. Severe storms leaving a trail of destruction from Texas to Illinois. This woman from Tomball, Texas, surviving the storm.
I'm just glad we're safe and we're alive because some people didn't make it.
A 62-year-old woman from Tomball died yesterday when a tree fell on her home. Carly Fiorina is joining Ted Cruz's campaign as a potential running mate. Cruz selecting the former technology executive in the event he wins the nomination at a brokered Republican National Convention. Donald Trump mocking the move, saying Cruz can't win. Fox News, we report, you decide.
Today, my new dad threw a barbecue.
Today, my new son and I threw a barbecue.
There were burgers and chicken.
I burnt everything. The burgers, the chicken, the salad.
They were delicious.
They were awful.
And then we had watermelon.
I'm allergic to watermelon.
And then we played catch.
I broke Mr. Lewis's window, Mrs. Wakeham's window, Mrs. Wakeham's windshield. And then, somehow, my hand. My hand!
And then my dad even let me drive his car.
The hospital's on the right! It was a rough day.
It was a great day.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are. For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Here's what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
Now, here's another bonus of how older children are more likely to engage in active play, basically built-in Playmate. So-called frontier living is back in style, and subscriptions to the association's magazine called Tomahawk and Long Rifle have been increasing every quarter. What millennials like about geezers is their geezery authenticity.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
Don't get caught without your daily source of senior deals. Pick up your copy of the Senior Voice newspaper. It's your source for schedule and events tailored to seniors, with information you need, like a list of free events in the area. We even have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company to you that fits your needs, and all we ask in return is that you tell them where you heard about them. For more information, call Tom's Picks, 352-804-1223. And pick up your copy of the Senior's Voice at most any business up and down the 200 corridor.
Now read Ocala Downtown newspaper online.
Veterans are the foundation upon which our freedom is built. Listen to The Source, WOCA, each Thursday at 9 a.m. to Veterans News with Hank Whittier from Vets Helping Vets. You'll hear tributes, information on veterans issues, and stories that will make you laugh, cry, and feel proud. Veterans News always focuses on the military, past and present, and on our first responders. Veterans News is brought to you each week by Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens and Nursery, keeping you blooming since 1952.
Need a mailbox rental but need more information? Remember, Personal Service Center, 789-6683. How does $10 a month sound with just a 3-month commitment? Remember, Personal Service Center, 789-6683. Mention WOCA and the setup fee is waived. Personal Service Center will email or text notifications to you when your packages arrive. Even scan mail so you never actually have to pick it up. Now that's service. Personal Service Center, 789-6683. Located on the corner of Northeast 25th Avenue and 24th Street, Ocala. Look for the yellow signs.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Laura Burns from Career Source Citrus Levy Marion will be on the air with us on May 5th at 10 a.m. to give us information about job opportunities right here in Ocala and Marion County. So be sure to call in 622-9622. Ask them about the jobs that Laura will be talking about. Again, that's Thursday, May 5th at 10 a.m. Laura Burns from Career Source Citrus Levy Marion right here on The Source, WOCA 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
All right, 25 minutes before 8 o'clock. It is 67 degrees here at the studios of The Source. Broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall. Joe Martone is joining us because Robin McBlain is
on assignment.
On an assignment.
I said, so we've got It's going to change 30 degrees between this morning and this afternoon.
Just about, yeah.
And we hit 90 yesterday.
Today, Joe, is National Blueberry Pie Day.
I can handle that. Next.
It's National Bravehearts Day. It's National Great Poetry Reading Day.
I could do that.
It's National Memorial Day. Workers' Memorial Day.
Thank you.
National Workers' and it's also National Take Our Daughters and Sons to Work Day. So.
Well, I do that too. So
you might be doing
drives
that.
his own car though. Yeah.
You might be doing that. All right. Let me squeeze in a phone call. Then we'll talk
Norman
about some
Rockwell.
of these news items. Yeah, Norman Rockwell. Good morning. You're on the air.
Yes, good morning, Yes, May 14th is, in fact, Stamp Out Hunger Day, Saturday, May 14th.
All right.
And basically, you leave your non-perishable grocery items out by the mailbox, and the carrier will pick them up, and they will be distributed to the local area food banks.
Very good. How much?
Excellent.
How much did you guys gather last year?
Something on the order of 200,000 pounds.
Wow.
That's a lot of weight in those little trucks.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Jim. Do you still do it even though you retired? Do you still do it?
Well, I'm retired, but if they wanted me to come in and help, I would.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Well, they're listening. They'll call you up.
Once a mail carrier, always a mail carrier. Like a Marine, once a Marine, always.
There you go. Thank you, Jim.
Okay.
All right, so let's start with the Norman Rockwell story. The Appleton has announced that they will have an exhibit it's called Norman Rockwell, the Man Behind the Canvas.
Correct.
So you've got details on this, right?
Yeah, through the camera lens of Louis L'Amour, not the writer. This exhibit offers a never-before-seen glimpse into Norman Rockwell's private life through memorabilia and over 100 black and white photographs. Also features are more than 100 Saturday Evening Post covers from 1936 to 1963.
Nice.
If anybody knows me, I am a Norman Rockwell fanatic. I actually have a Norman Rockwell signed piece. My kids got that for me. That's one of my treasured ones. I saved that. But years and years and years ago, I missed the Norman Rockwell exhibit in Spartanburg, South Carolina by 1 week.
Oh, no.
And I went, But then about 7-8 years ago, maybe more, I was visiting Florida, and we were driving through Orlando, and there was a Norman Rockwell exhibit, and the truck veered right into that parking lot. I was staring.
Oh, your truck?
My truck, yeah.
Okay.
And
I thought you meant the truck carrying the painting.
No. And it was all his paintings on loan from owners. They wouldn't let you take any pictures, but I walked up to the paintings within inches and just seen how he painted and how he layered it. You figure just one stroke and he would layer it on until that button looked like a button, more of a 3D kind of thing. And then of course they had the black and white, and they had all the Saturday Night Evening Posts all over the place, and they had a movie running. I don't know if they're going to have it at the Appleton because it was kind of behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
His son narrated it. I'll get that word out. Of his life,
right.
And it was phenomenal. And the people, how he used the people in I'll call it the village where he lived, or the town where he lived, and then a policeman who in reality was maybe a barber or what, but he used them as models, and they showed how he did it and how he took black and white pictures of the models, and then he worked with it and painted.
Yeah, I'm glad that he's recognized as an accomplished artist nowadays.
Finally,
it takes a long time for some reason for the snooty art world to look upon artists as artists. I'll never understand it. I mean, right?
Well, they call them an illustrator. What the heck's the difference?
Well, yeah, I guess there is a definition,
what?
But how can it be? How can it possibly be that a white canvas with white paint on it is somehow considered art?
Well, that's a polar bear in a storm.
But I'm telling you, I saw a piece just like that at the Harn Museum, and I couldn't believe it. It was as big as that wall over there.
Yeah.
And it looked just like that wall, except without the poster hanging on it. So.
And they said, "Oh, I say,
yeah.
Don't you see that? Don't you feel that impression upon you?
Don't you feel that?
No, I'm sorry. I would like to see an apple look like an apple."
All right, let's look at some of these news items.
Oh, we got news items already?
Yeah, this is where you offer opinions.
I could do that twice today.
That's what we're doing, yeah.
I get to do it twice.
Captain Kristen Greast. Do you know the name? She's one of the first women to graduate Army Ranger School. She will once again make history by becoming the Army's first female infantry officer.
That's happening today.
That's a first.
Greece is expected to graduate from the maneuver captain's career course today and earn the right to wear the distinctive blue infantry cord that used to only be, up until today, worn by men.
Now, here's the question.
Yeah.
Where'd she go to the bathroom?
In the ladies' room, I'm sure.
Do they have them?
Yeah.
Well, if she's the first lady in the Rangers,
more women are
stall. Paint the lady on. That's yours.
More women
We'll
are
use the rest
expected
of
to
them.
follow. By the way, they have more women lining up for this.
Good.
Anyway,
but now the big question is: are they going to? The Rangers, right? They're in there, but that's once you're in the Corps, then you can become a Ranger. You can't just say, "I want to sign up as a Ranger."
yeah, right.
Am I
right.
correct?
Sounds like it. Yeah, sounds like you have to. You have to go through a few different steps.
Okay.
Let's see. John Daly still smokes Marlboros. He still drinks alcohol, and he still plays the $25 slot machines. But as he hits the half-century mark today and prepares to join the Champions Tour, reserved for golfers 50 years old and up, which he turns today, he says he has found something new. He says, I have found peace.
Well, congratulations. I'm glad he did. What?
He said, I beat the odds. I never thought I'd get to the Champions Tour.
Oh, I thought he meant life because he smoked. Well,
he's going to be interviewed today at a couple different news agencies, apparently.
because he turned 50.
I guess so. Just
I didn't get to be on the radio when I was 50.
Yeah, you did. You
well,
were
I
on
did,
the
but not in that vein. Hey, you're famous.
Let's see, another sports story. The 2016 NFL Draft is already off to an exciting start in L.A.
Okay.
After the L.A. Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles made deals to move up the draft board. 31 NFL prospects will be taken to the first round tonight in Chicago with quarterbacks Jared Goff, is that right? And Carson Wentz.
You're asking me. Galen's not on the phone for another 20
I'm
minutes.
just telling you what the news says here.
I tell you, me. Hey.
But anyway, I do
Where's
have
my cheat sheet.
I do have a cheat sheet for the NFL draft too, by the way, because I knew that was happening.
I
today.
know nothing.
Do you want to have the cheat sheet for the NFL draft?
Oh, sure.
That way you can say things. All right, here's the NFL.
I just said things that make just as much sense as
You can say things like, he's a raw physical specimen who started the combine.
a raw
Physical specimen. Yeah, just.
I'd just say he's a big guy. if you're in the NFL, which I know that's football, you're not going to mess with these guys. They're like walking refrigerators. Remember Refrigerator Perry?
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Yeah. A funeral is scheduled for today for the 18-year-old man who police say shot two people at Saturday's Antigo High School prom in Wisconsin and then was shot dead by an officer on duty. Details have emerged in the days following the attack about the sometimes awkward young man who police say bicycled Saturday night to the high school from which he had graduated in 2015. Wagner's family said that his actions confused them and filled them with pain. Of course they do.
What has happened since I grew up? I grew up in New Haven, Connecticut.
Yeah.
We had a rough high school. We had riots in the high school. No one in the high school ever shot anybody. We had a shooting. We had a killing in high school. But it was from some kid from another neighborhood came in to see there was a little concession stand. I think he got away with $3 and some odd cents. The guy wasn't going to.
Right.
He sold pencils in between, Mr. Nunziato. He sold pencils in between classes to help the kids that forgot their pencils and everything.
Yeah.
And he was saving the money for a band or whatever.
Yeah.
Every day he used to have like $5 or $10.
And he got shot?
He got shot and killed for $5 or $10.
And you're missing the good old days?
No. What I'm saying is it wasn't from in the school. It was from a kid from another neighborhood came into the school.
Yeah.
Now, we had riots, but that was racial rioting back then.
Yeah.
You know, but there was nobody shooting.
You missed the old days.
Well, there was no shooting. That's what I'm saying.
No,
there
I
were
got you.
a lot of mouth and everything, but there was no shooting.
A lot of rocks, a lot of bottles.
No bottle, just mouth. But nowadays, what would happen? It would escalate to bang, bang, shoot them up.
Hey, you want to hear something?
Of course I do.
Mark Zuckerberg.
I've heard that name.
Is now the 6th richest person in the world. How about that?
And how does that affect us?
The co-founder, chairman, and CEO of Facebook added an additional $4.2 billion in after-hours trading yesterday after the company's earnings report was released. In one day, he made $4.2 billion.
I'll take 1% of that.
Wow. According to Forbes, Facebook's first quarter revenue was $5.38 billion. What does he do with all that money? He's only 31 years old.
Whatever he wants.
His estimated worth is $51.7 billion. Wow.
I don't know. Oh,
we
breaking for weather?
We are breaking for weather. Let's do that weather break. And then on the other side, let's talk about some local things like, for example, the parking garage.
That's cool.
That was the sound of a tree falling. It could be your tree. You're going to have it trimmed, but never got around to calling Pride Tree Service. It could have fallen in a field, and now all you have to do is call Pride Tree Service, and they'll have it quickly out of the way for a great price. But don't wait until the tree falls. It may not fall in the field. It may hit your car, your house, or worse. So call Pride Tree Service today and avoid all those headaches before they happen. Pride Tree Service, 840-0750. That's 840-0750.
Hi, this is Brad. I want to take a moment to talk about a serious issue. In the next 5 years, the aviation industry is projected to have a shortage of commercial pilots. Now is the time to start training. Ocala Flying Club has started a scholarship for the youth of Marion County ages 17 to 24. The club will donate up to $4,000 towards a pilot's license. This will help get the student on their way to obtaining their commercial pilot license. If this sounds like something you would be interested in, or if you know someone that would be, please contact Ocala Aviation Services, 861-7484.
The 5 Points of Life Foundation is hosting a golf scramble at Adena in Ocala Friday, May 20th. So get your foursome together and take part in this high-class event at the best and most exclusive golf course in the Southeast. Limited space is available, so visit 5pointsoflife.org or call 352-224-1728 to register your team today. LifeSouth Community Blood Centers. This incredible tournament boasts one of the best player gift packages in the area. The 5 Points of Life Golf Tournament, Friday, May 20th at Adena. The 5 Points of Life, creating the donation generation.
WWOCA, WWOCA.
When it really counts, depend on the source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
Hi, I'm Fran Darkington. When I need news, I pass the rest and tune to the source. WOCA.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new trunk.
Yep, we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. It'll be partly sunny and warm today. Thunderstorm in parts of the area Thursday afternoon. The high 86 at the coast, 92 inland. And fair skies Thursday night, low 65 inland, 72 at the coast. For Friday, sunshine mixing with clouds. A shower with thunderstorm popping up in the afternoon. The high 87 at the coast, 93 inland. For Saturday, partly sunny, high 85 at the coast, 93 inland. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Right, he told you the weather. Now I'll just tell you the temperature: 67 degrees. Joe Martone is here, sitting in for Robin McBlain out on assignment, and
So we got another 20-some odd degrees to go up.
talking about the news today. All right, so whenever there's an event downtown Ocala and everybody wants to go to this event, the one issue we all have is parking.
You're not kidding.
And so now we have a parking garage going up downtown. It's already started.
120 spaces that come out.
Let's see. Wow, this is gonna change. Yeah, 120. The garage will have 402 parking spaces.
Oh, 402.
More than 120 of which are slated to be rented to the future downtown hotel.
There you go. Okay.
On Silver Springs Boulevard.
I know I had 120 somewhere in my brain.
120 for the hotel, which I guess we'll see that going up soon too.
Right.
Probably on the spot where the old Chamber of Commerce used to be.
Correct. Well, did you see that new complex that used to be the CenturyLink building?
Oh yeah,
into apartments.
Yeah.
Have you seen that video they have out there? Oh
no,
they look contemporary. Everything's contemporary.
Oh, the inside? You've seen the inside?
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
They've got them furnished or something?
What? Well, they show one, so I'm presuming it's staged. But it's
sharp
looking.
It is. It's been one of those issues that we banter about back and forth because here's the way the dialogue always goes. There's no place to park on Light Up Ocala. There's no place to park on whatever's going on. And everybody would always say, yeah, but that's 1 day a year. That's 2 days a year. We don't need a garage because of that. But my thinking is, if there's a garage, and there will be now, right? So 402 parking spaces. So now there'll be more places for people to park, and therefore maybe more business. You know, because how many people would want to go, let's say, to one of those little restaurants or one of those little shops, you know?
And there's no place to park.
Right, and they say, yeah, I'll just go to the mall. There's no place to park here. So those businesses lose business because of that.
On the other side of the coin is the square is small.
The square's very small.
Okay. So there's only so many businesses that can be there. Why put up a parking garage for just those small businesses? But there's other things that go on, and as time passes, there's more and more activities
There's
going
more.
on.
It gives a business more reason to set up shop there.
But I'm saying there's more activities going down in the square now, more and more and more. So why hassle when you get everyone in their park?
For years, I mean, for a very long time, there was no theater. The Marion Theater was not open.
It was defunct.
And so that parking lot was a nice place to park.
Yeah.
And you know where oh gosh. What is the name of the steakhouse down there again? I can't remember. Mark's, yes. The valet guys from Mark's, where they park your car.
I don't know where they park their car.
They park it down the hill. So they park your car in there.
And they have to walk back up that hill?
Those guys are amazing, actually, if you watch them. Yeah.
I would have a golf cart.
But no, they run. They run down the hill to get the car, and they run back up the hill after they park the car.
I can go get the car, I can do down.
But the point is, they set up a little sign that says valet parking for Mark's.
Right, I see that
Which
sign.
a lot of people think that means, oh, I can't park in there. But the truth is, you can. There's no sign that says you can't park in there.
Oh.
And I go in there all the time. When I can't find a place to park, I pull in there. I just drive right next to the sign that says valet parking for Mark's.
Yeah.
I pass the valet guys all the time, and they say, hey, how you doing? I said, good, how you doing?
And you just parked there.
I'm just parking here.
So they cannot say you cannot park in that
There's
spot.
no sign that says you can't park there.
That's true. It's a municipal parking spot.
Yeah. So, but they put up their sign, and it does make it
seem.
See what I'm saying right now. If it gets out there, don't tell anybody. But if it gets out there, then other people will use it, and then Mark's won't have a valet place anymore.
Well, yeah.
But anyway, so this 400.
Well, if you think about it, it's just another business.
Exactly.
It's just
this 420 spaces that will make all the difference in the world. I think.
Yes.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Yeah. Good morning, guys.
Hey, Hugh.
Hey.
See, I'm kind of hoping that, architecturally speaking, that the parking lot will complement the new hotel, because basically speaking, parking structures are ugly.
Not these.
And,
not this one. Not this one.
I've seen that basically back in Milwaukee, a couple of places where they built them, and there was so much. People disliked them so much that they actually tore them down and made a nicer looking parking lot, as you can imagine, 3-4 stories high. But
All right.
I hope the same architect is involved with the parking structure as with the hotels.
Yeah, this one's going to have a wall with a mural of Miley Cyrus on a wrecking ball. That's what it says in the article.
He's kidding. He's kidding. Go on. So this is what Robin puts up with him. You go online if you have a chance.
Joe was quick to point out that I'm kidding.
Yeah, definitely.
I was going to leave him out for a little while.
No, don't leave him hanging there. Go online, to Asheville, North Carolina. If you can Google Earth, Google, whatever they call it, Google Earth. Go down. There is a parking lot in the middle of Asheville towards the entrance to the Biltmore House down there. They have built a garage. You cannot tell it is a parking garage. They have windows on the outside. It looks like an apartment building almost, but it is a garage in fact. They're doing something like that here, so it will not look ugly.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. What they did up in Milwaukee, interesting, in the last several years, is with the tall buildings that they're building downtown. The first 3-4 stories of the new building was actually parking inside, so you never knew that. It just was a little opening, and that was it. And all these people that work there are parking those parking facilities, and it's part of the building.
Right. There are pictures out there of the one that's going to be built downtown here, and you can probably find it somewhere online or something. But it looks nice.
Have you seen it yourself? The pictures?
I think I have. I've seen so many pictures of different developments. I think I have, and that's why I'm saying I think it's very, very nice. Thank you,
I just hope it ain't one of those old, ugly-looking parking structures that you see all over the place, you know?
No, it's going to look like Switzerland, I guess. I don't know.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Hugh.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. There's other news. Do you want to keep going?
Swinging on a chain.
Wrecking Ball. Actor Will Ferrell, known for his comedy, is going to be portraying Ronald Reagan during the Alzheimer's years.
No, that's not real, is it?
That is real, yes.
I don't know about that.
Reagan, the movie is going to be called Reagan. It begins at the outset of the president's second term and has him beginning to fall into dementia. This is unusual for Will Ferrell, isn't it?
Yeah, serious role, number one. Number two, I don't know about that subject matter. I don't know if I agree with that.
Reagan's son, Ron Reagan, told ABC News in 2011 that he first saw signs that were concerning during a presidential debate in '84. But Reagan's oldest son, Michael, says his father did not suffer from memory-impairing disease that early. But even Ron Reagan said his father never was unaware that he was president. Reagan announced 6 years after leaving office that he had Alzheimer's.
Right. But a movie about it, yes, it would bring awareness to the disease, but the memory of the man, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that.
Well, there you go.
I don't know.
There you go.
I'd rather have laughter. Go ahead.
Ferrell, who is also producing the film, and writer Mike Rosolio have extensive comedy backgrounds, but the Internet Movie Database listing for Reagan describes it as a drama.
Oh, yeah, it definitely would be, sure.
No director has been assigned yet.
Okay.
If you want a job.
No, not for that movie. Not for that movie. I like to see, well, my preference is a comedy, action, adventure, maybe sometimes a documentary on life, kind of animal life kind of thing like that.
Animal life.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
The Wild World of whatever.
Like Disney's Wonderful World of Color.
Remember that? Oh, my goodness. Yes.
Here's an opinion piece in the New York Times that is encouraging the states to individually come up with laws that treat distracted driving like drunk driving.
You mean texting and all that?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. What's the matter? You don't think that's a good idea? Distracted driving, I think, is the biggest cause for so many accidents these days.
I don't believe in texting and driving whatsoever. If I'm driving and a text comes in, I don't pick it up until I get home or off the road.
Okay, but if you...
Excuse me.
I mean, when you're driving around, you see people texting and driving.
All the time?
All the time. So if they know that if they're caught doing that, it's going to be treated like a DUI...
They might stop it.
That might stop it.
But the cops aren't everywhere, unfortunately.
Well, okay, so
neither drinking and driving. Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's a step forward.
If you say there could be an undercover car right next to you,
there you go,
and you're driving and texting, you're not going to do it. If you know for a minute that you're going to get a penalty equal to a DUI.
Right. Now, my car is equipped. I can talk on the phone while I'm driving.
Yeah.
Hands-free, I'm just talking.
Right.
A lot of people say, that's distracting. I don't believe so.
I don't think so
because
either.
You can turn your head, you can see everything, you continue talking.
Right.
Example was yesterday, I was driving down, I was talking on the phone, coming up to a stoplight, 2 ambulances come up behind me. I'm talking, I'm looking, I'm saying to them on the phone, I've got to pull over here, hang on a second. I stopped the conversation with them totally, paid attention what I had to do. Meanwhile, they're just waiting on the phone for me.
Right.
The ambulances went by. Okay, I'm back in the road. What were we saying? Just as though there was somebody sitting next to you. If someone's sitting next to you and a situation, you would stop the conversation.
Absolutely, yeah.
Same thing with the thing on the phone.
Right.
So are they saying people on the phone aren't intelligent enough to say, wait a minute, and pay attention?
No,
I don't know.
Okay, many states have banned distracted driving, but they haven't given penalties that are strong enough to actually stop.
But you're saying for texting, not just talking.
Well, it says distracted driving.
You're distracted if somebody's sitting next to you, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Oops.
What's the matter? Are we done?
I thought so.
We're at the bottom. Okay.
We're at the bottom, yeah.
Well, where's our thing? Oh,
I'm sitting over here. I don't know.
I didn't push the button. All right.
I can't help you there.
We'll be right back. Galen Unold is up next. We're going to pretend that we're sports announcers.
Yes, he's not on first.
We're going to give you some tips on how to do that. This is WOCA Ocala. We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Carmen Roberts. A move to block. Ted Cruz chooses Carly Fiorina as his running mate as he desperately tries to stop Donald Trump from getting the nomination. Fox's Garrett Tenney says Tuesday's primary in Indiana may be Cruz's last chance.
That's the argument that both Cruz and Carly Fiorina are making now, that this race isn't over and that they are the best pair to defeat Donald Trump and then take on Hillary Clinton in the general election.
Trump's mocking Cruz for picking a VP when he has no chance to win. Tornadoes hammer Texas for a second day. This man outside of Houston.
Words can't describe and the feelings that as soon as you see your home gone, you just can't explain that. You don't know how to feel.
The National Weather Service says 3 tornadoes touched down, most of the damage north of Dallas, 5 injured. And Doctors Without Borders says 14 of their staff and patients died in airstrikes on a Syrian hospital last night. Fox News, we report, you decide.
Wildfires burn millions of acres each year. And each year, wildland firefighters like Fire Chief James Hall battle to contain them. But they can't do it alone.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. It can ignite and destroy your home, your community, or more. That single ember can be just as dangerous as the wildfire itself. But you can do something firefighters can't. You can act now to prepare your home and your community for wildfire. You can reduce the risk. Do your part. Go to fireadapted.org.
Get fire adapted. Learn what you can do now to reduce wildfire damage later at fireadapted.org. A public service message brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council. Learn more at fireadapted.org.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY, only $4.99. Plus, DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
We're saving thousands with Robert Palmer.
So rule number 1 is always shop around. Always shop around. If you're trying to get a mortgage, if you're trying to get the best credit card, if you're looking at student loans, cell phone bills, you name it, rule number 1 is always shop around. Always shop around.
That's rule number 1, just one more vital part of fighting back to stop being a financial zombie. Yes, you can take the mystery out of the complicated world of finances. Take charge when it comes to your money. Listen in on The Source, 96.3 FM and 1370 AM, Saturdays at 12:05.
Black Cow composted cow manure is a terrific organic soil amendment. We start with cow manure from dairy farms and then compost it a full 90 days. The result is an all-natural, dark, rich soil amendment that's great for everything you grow. Flowers, vegetables, shrubs, trees, and lawns too. Look for Black Cow in the bright yellow and black bag at your favorite nursery or garden center.
Black Cow, the mature manure, Black Cow. WWWOCA, WWWWOCA.
Be sure to tune in to Ocala's longest-running morning radio talk show.
AM Ocala Live from 7 a.m. till noon weekdays.
Right here on WOCA The Source.
Visit the WOCA website at www.woca.com.
All right, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Thursday morning. Joe Martone sitting in for Robin McBlain. Robin is not here. She's on assignment. Joe's not here either. And Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center to remind us of our important role when it comes to making sure that there's a blood supply. Good morning, Galen.
Hey, good morning, Larry,
Morning,
and
Galen.
Robin, wherever you are, and of course Joe, if he ever comes back to the studio.
I'm here. She isn't.
Yeah,
He just had to turn my mic on.
There you go. There you go.
How do you feel that?
Well, that's the best way for you to be there, Joe. Here.
Is that the love I'm feeling again coming across the phone?
That's right.
That's the
Do
love.
you have your bell with you? You got your bell?
Do I have a bell? Ham on rye.
Yeah, you always. There you go. Now Joe's in the house.
I'm in the house.
By the
How
way,
are you, sir?
we neglected to mention that there's a ribbon cutting today, so let me squeeze it in.
That's my fault,
It's
huh?
at the Steam Shack at
That's right.
Eaton's Beach Sandbar and Grill. It's at 4 p.m. this afternoon.
What'd you just do? You vanished for a second. Where'd you go?
Who, me?
Yeah.
That's hard to believe. I vanished.
Oh, that's my headphones. That's not you. Okay, there we go.
Anyway, lots of giveaways. They're having lots of giveaways all weekend long, actually. So get out there and support this company. I know they're.
It's a company.
I think
That's
they're
what it is.
sponsors on Galen.
No more.
Galen show.
No.
Oh, not anymore.
No.
What happened? They changed their mind.
I'll tell you off the air.
Galen.
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah.
We have both Joe and I would be horrible if you asked us to be color commentary. Like if you were doing a play-by-play somewhere.
Terrible is
I
a
could
polite
coach
way.
you up. I've told you that. I could coach you up.
Okay, well I have
Coach me up, hell.
I have here the official cheat sheet for non-sports announcers that are requested to be a sports color commentary.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Have you ever heard of this? The
Yeah.
official cheat sheet?
Well,
Oh, you
sure.
have. Oh, really?
you really
I haven't
did?
heard of the official cheat sheet, but I'll bet you there's some nice cliches on there.
Exactly what this
Yeah.
is. The cliches.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got that. Thank you, Joe.
Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's good. He's reminding me of the sponsors. But anyway, I guess these are called cliches. But I was looking at them, and I got the exact list for baseball. I thought that would be fun because it was a huge list.
Okay.
Well, we also got the list for the NFL draft since that's happening today. I thought that might be fun too.
Right. Okay.
So
Yeah.
if you wanted to talk about any of these things, Joe and I could just kind of throw in one of these things every now and then and sound like we're smart.
Tell us how far off we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah,
as they
it's
say,
easy to
I'll be in
sound
left
really
field.
Intelligent.
I'll be in left field. I tell you now.
Yeah, you say some really generic information. Well, like if it's an NFL draft, you're going to say, well, he's got all the size and speed you could want in a high motor.
Say
A
what?
lot of heart. You could say that about every player in the NFL draft.
What did you just say?
Yeah.
He's got a motor?
That's probably on the cheat sheet.
Oh,
High motor.
I'll tell you what's on the cheat sheet for the draft.
Well, you said he had a motor. What?
Yeah, that's right.
What the heck's that mean?
Means he's got a lot of energy and plays fast and hard.
Why did you just say that then? I don't understand.
Well, you could say that too, but if you say high motor, it makes you think that you're cool and you know what all the N-words are.
Oh, you've got it down. Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, there's a whole science to this, apparently, or an art, whatever you want to call it.
Lingo.
It's a science. I mean, they measure the size between your wrist and your elbow. Like that's going to mean you're going to be a great NFL player.
Really?
I mean, yeah, like that matters.
I can see
mean,
a picture
they-
maybe,
they-
but yeah.
They measure the size of your head. They measure some really crazy things.
I'm going to leave that alone.
Yeah.
All right. Galen, before we do any of that, how's the blood supply today?
Yes. We're okay. We're right at a 4-day blood supply, so we're holding our own, and we just need people to continue to give the gift of life and donate blood. And please, one donation saves 3 lives. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, there you go. And
I am calling Larry from a remote location today.
where are
I
you?
love that.
Where are you?
I'm in Amelia Island right now at a
You are?
hospital conference.
What are you doing there?
Yeah,
Hospital conference.
hospital conference.
Oh, I missed that part.
Where is that island, Galen?
It's in Florida.
Near-
Northeast of Jacksonville.
Near Jacksonville.
Thank you.
That's a nice area. Did you get to the beach?
I saw it.
You saw it.
I will not be at the beach this
So what are you in a hotel?
Yeah, I'm at one of the conference.
Oh, no wonder it's nice and clear and
Wow.
quiet. Yes.
Wow. And that explains why you called in at the last minute. Usually you're like 2 or 3 minutes earlier.
Yeah, I had to miss the first session, unfortunately.
So, have another cup of coffee. Go ahead.
I'm going to be devastated by not listening to more of these doctors. That's okay.
Sounds a little sarcastic there. Not too sure, Galen.
A little bit.
Like watching dry toast coming out of a toaster? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, there you go. Watching it pop is more exciting. More anticipation.
The important announcement Galen made about our role in donating blood is made possible by two great sponsors. They are Penn Flooring and Palm Garden.
Why don't you let Joe read the sponsor?
No.
I love her listening.
You like that? You like that? Sponsored by Penn Flooring, providing
joy to my heart.
See, he told me to do it, and then he talks over me. I give up.
Sorry. Come on, keep going, Joe.
You think that was going to stop me? Penn Flooring provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Stop in and visit the spacious showroom at 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge, right in lovely Ocala, Florida. There you go,
That's
Galen.
the greatest read you've ever done right there.
I tell you
Palm
what.
Garden, you can do Palm Garden?
No, you do Palm Garden.
Palm Garden.
There's nothing to read. That's what
I know, it's nothing to read. It's just Jan knows that we know. So anyway, go to Palm Garden. They have a facility there for anybody who might need some skilled nursing care, long-term health care, respite care if you want to take a break and go to that Amelia Island thing Galen is at. Or maybe somebody that you know or love, or maybe yourself needs some rehab, skilled rehab. That's a great place to go and spend some time. You get some activities in the mix as well. And of course, long-term health care is probably their main offering, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Go to Palm Garden and take a tour of the facility. They don't mind if you show up unexpected and ask for a tour. They don't mind. They want you to do that because they want you to see that they're always ready for anybody who walks in. So,
you know, Larry, that's the first time I've heard of respite care was yesterday. I didn't realize what it was.
Oh, really?
But basically what it is if you have someone that you're taking care of and you need to drop them off so you could do something else.
Right.
You can actually R&R.
Yeah.
Rest and relaxation.
Yeah, it gives you a break, yeah.
Gives you a break, exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was used in that context.
Oh, yeah. It's like daycare for adults.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's an important thing. And a lot of people feel guilty doing that. And the truth is you have to look out for yourself. You can't take care of somebody else if you don't take care of yourself.
You got to recharge your batteries, like Galen's doing right now.
Right.
Working.
I mean, working. Yeah, sorry.
Today's
for you.
so
Thank
today,
you.
do you pay attention to these draft things or no?
Yeah. I mean, I'll. It's on tonight. I'm not that into this year, but yeah, I pay attention to them.
31 NFL prospects will be taken to the first round today or tonight in Chicago.
Correct.
All right. So if you wanted to talk intelligently about it,
prospects for
and
what?
then again, prospects for what? Fill in the blank.
Well, they're just potential players in the NFL draft. They're
Right.
going to be. I mean, if you're picked in the first round, you're going to be a starter
All right,
in
Joe-
the NFL team next
Well,
year.
what I'm
All right,
saying is,
Joe's got the cheat sheet. He's going to fill in some blanks here.
Galen, my question
go
is
for it.
they're all there. So, in other words, the coaches or whoever from all the different teams are going to be in Chicago, and they're going to pick number one. I want them for my team. Something like that. Is that how they do it?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a preset order. I mean, based on your record from the previous year. But the coaches aren't there. Just the players are there, and then they have a representative on the phone.
Oh,
and
on
then
the
teams
phone.
are actually in their own facility, in their own, wherever they play.
But is it like a bidding kind of thing? I've got
No.
Oh.
Not at all. So the draft order is preset based on your record from the last year. So whoever had the worst record picks first.
Whoever has the worst record for their team gets to pick first of the draft.
Correct.
Whatever.
That doesn't seem fair, but I guess it's fair. I don't know.
Well,
They've been doing it that way for years,
use,
right?
Use a cheat sheet. Use a line. Use a line from your cheat sheet.
Clearly, a Superior College would have a good quarterback, right?
Clearly.
Yeah.
I don't even think you're ready.
Yeah. Indefinitely.
Indefinitely.
You'll hear that a lot today.
Well,
100%. You'll hear that a lot too. 100%.
100%.
Yeah.
What was about the raw talent? What was the one with the raw?
I don't know.
Oh, raw talent. Love that one.
Yeah, raw
that
talent.
means they're athletes, but they haven't been playing the sport very long. So that's a good one. You'll hear that all the time.
What the heck?
Raw talent. Kids got skills. This needs to be a little more refined. I mean, you'll hear that a lot. And they'll say that about a guy who's 6'7", 350 pounds.
Yeah, see,
Or a
Galen's
guy
doing...
who's 5'7" and 140.
I know. We're going
Wait a minute, I got a question. On my cheat sheet, he says, he's a college student who smoked marijuana.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that comes up a lot.
That's on the cheat sheet?
Yeah, he's a college student. Well,
okay.
You're supposed to use that if you know that, you see. You're not supposed to say that.
Well, if you don't know anything about football, how would you know that?
Well, because you would say it.
Because you would say it.
I don't know. Common sense may have to play a part, Joe.
Say that again? What?
They have to use a little common sense.
All right, we've got some more cheat sheets.
He's going to be in Denver. He's a little high.
This is really unbelievable. All right, we'll take a little break, and we'll be back with Joe Martone, Galen Unold, and the fun. I think we've got a caller. Let me do that first. Good morning. You're on the air. I forgot to push the button. Good morning.
Good morning. It's way back in the Stone Age. When O.J. Simpson was in the college draft.
Here, let me read something from that.
Buffalo Bills and the Houston Oilers were tied for last place, and they played each other in the last game of the season. And the announcers were calling it the O.J. Simpson Bowl. The loser got to pick O.J. Simpson.
Oh. Well, the raw physical specimen was obviously noticeable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, he jumped over suitcases, right?
Well, he was physically gifted. He was pro ready.
He's can't miss guy. Is that on there? Can't miss.
He had a very high football IQ. That's according to
Oh, I love that one too.
Yeah.
That means he's white.
Oh.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling in.
You know, franchises are looking to turn down in order to make more picks. I don't know what I'm reading either.
What are you eating, chicken?
Trade down, not turn down.
All right, we'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. It'll be partly sunny and warm today. Thunderstorm in parts of the area Thursday afternoon. The high 86 at the coast, 92 inland. And fair skies Thursday night. Low 65 inland, 72 at the coast. For Friday, sunshine mixing with clouds. A shower with thunderstorm popping up in the afternoon. The high 87 at the coast, 93 inland. For Saturday, partly sunny. High 85 at the coast, 93 inland. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Palm Garden wants to get to the heart of the matter. If you've been in the hospital as a cardiac patient, maybe you have a pacemaker or congestive heart failure or an arrhythmia, or perhaps you're a heart bypass patient, then consider Palm Garden as your rehab choice. With proven outcomes second to none, Palm Garden fixes broken hearts. Call today at 854-6262. That's 854-6262.
The very best in quality is Captain T's Upholstery.
Hey, this is Dan. Let me ask you a few questions. Does your boat look better with the cover on? Has your car's interior seen its better days? Stop using a towel to cover up those rips in the golf cart. Isn't it about time you had it restored to better than new with a custom upholstery from Captain T? Captain T's Upholstery has been right here in Ocala for nearly 20 years, so they know how to make your ride one of a kind. Whether you want to take that classic ride back to a factory look or put your favorite sports team front and center, Captain T's Upholstery is who to call. 352-369-1810. That's 352-369-1810. Or stop by their location, 5030 South Pine Avenue in Ocala, just past the drive-in. And of course, don't forget to visit them on the web, CaptainTUpholstery.com.
The very best in quality is Captain T's Upholstery. Cookies, 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 cookies. We go cookie eating cookies.
When you want something special and fun for any occasion, get cookies. King Cookie in the Paddock Mall in Ocala will make a delicious, fun-filled delight just for you. So next time you're in the mall, stop by King Cookie or call 352-237-2557. KingCookieOcala.com. Customized cookies, cakes, and more. King Cookie.
Eating cookies. We're so happy eating cookies.
All right, 19 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Joe Martone sitting in for Robin McBlain. Galen Unold on the phone. We're talking sports.
That's
one
it.
One of the most amazing things that I have witnessed as a radio announcer is the play-by-play guys. Whether it's, it doesn't matter what sport it is. The one that always, to me, is the most amazing is NASCAR. that to me is because the play-by-play people are physically all over the track. They're at different points.
Oh yeah. So they tell you where they are.
So they know
we're by Tower 10.
And then the next guy talks, and then the next guy talks.
And you hear,
it's amazing. Yeah. And a lot of times they have women in the mix now.
Oh yeah.
So which is kind of like for me, a lot of times when you have a couple of guys on the radio, like on Glenn Beck's show, I'd never know who's talking because sometimes they sound the same.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
With a woman in the mix, that kind of breaks it up.
Right. Then you know. I think with you and I don't think anybody has
I don't think
any problem.
No.
For me.
Yeah.
Or Galen,
Or Galen, that's right, yeah.
But have you ever done play-by-play for baseball, Galen?
Oh, yeah.
How about football?
Yes.
See, football I like because they say, they're coming from the right side of your radio to your left. There they go.
And you have to be loud in those two sports, but you have to be soft in golf, right? When you're doing play-by-play in golf, they're always...
Yeah.
They're
Why?
always talking like this.
You don't have to... It depends on where you're at. If you're a whole reporter, and I've done play-by-play for golf, and if you're a whole reporter, then you have to be a little more quiet. But
how do you make it sound exciting?
Baseball is a lot calmer than football. 'Cause football, people tend to get a lot more animated. I like baseball better because I think football just has so much.
Well, what do you do in
between the plays?
Well, I've watched it and listened to baseball. What do you do in between? All right, he's up for bat. He's got the bat on his shoulder. Okay, he's winding up the pitch. He pitches. Strike one. Then you got to pause for 30 seconds before he's going to do anything.
No, then you do some color commentary.
That's what
that's
you do?
when you throw it in. You got,
what you just did is what you do. You kind of describe the action. It's a
all right, but after he swung.
Remember, baseball is a conversation with the audience. Football is you're describing the action.
Okay, how about golf?
It's completely different. Golf is hard. Golf, you're just kind of telling people what's going on. It's I don't really call it play-by-play. It's the most difficult thing to do. So, I mean, that's why very few people listen to golf on the radio.
Is there golf on the radio?
Yeah, it's only on satellite radio.
That's got to be.
Yeah, that would be boring.
I worked for the PGA Tour Radio Network for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, that was hard. That was very, very difficult.
Wow, I can't picture that. He hit the ball. There it goes.
Let me tell you something.
It landed.
That's about it. That's about it. It's more like.
But see, here's
he's got a 7-iron in his hands. He's,
Here's some of the baseball. Here's some of the baseball.
90 yards out.
All right, we have some of the baseball cheat sheet things. Okay, these are the things the color commentary guy can say.
So Galen's got to say the play, and then we come in with the color commentary.
Yeah.
All right, Galen, make believe do a play. baseball, please.
And the pitch, and Dustin Pedroia hits one into left field for a base hit. There you go.
And then I would say, boy, you had to wait for that pitch.
See, that is great. That is great, because then I could say, yeah, it looked like he threw a changeup. Yeah. And then you would say...
He's seeing the ball well, which means what?
Yes! That means he's, he's picking up the spin on the ball.
See, it works, see?
That makes you... That's why I'm telling you, I can coach anybody to do color.
Yeah, well, especially with a cheat sheet.
But what's the third one, Larry? What does that mean? Or the fourth one? We have the same sheet?
No, we don't have the same sheet. I don't know what you have.
Well, I've got one. He's a tough out.
He's a tough out, Galen.
Yeah.
That means what? He hits it all the time?
Basically, what that means is he takes a lot of pitches, right? The pitcher has to throw a lot of pitches, and he puts the ball in play.
Okay.
An easy out is somebody just gets up there and hacks the first 3 pitches.
Just got to say it at the right time.
I guess so.
It's everything.
I like
this one. You don't even have
one.
to say it at the right time. You could say, hey, he really waited on that pitch, and he pulled it down a left field foul. You could just get away with it. It's fine on the radio. Nobody could tell.
In another ballpark, that's a home run.
I love that one. Yeah.
Aren't all the ballparks the same?
Another ballpark. Yeah.
No, not all ballparks.
I know.
That
much I knew.
It's a beautiful day for baseball.
That's a great one.
That's a good
one.
one.
You could say that in the 9th inning. You could say that at night.
It's a beautiful
All
day.
right, here's one then.
Anytime.
Touch them all. What's that mean? Touch them all.
Home run.
Oh, home run. That's what it means. He tattooed that one?
Yeah, it means you hit it really hard. Usually a solid, hard line drive that, doesn't go to the, It's not a home run.
Give him all the Joe. Joe's doing it better than me.
Oh, this is one. This is a famous one. That one's going. Go!
There you go.
That's a famous one though.
A color guy doesn't say that. That's a play-by-play guy.
Oh, so they put it on the wrong sheet.
They put it on the wrong sheet.
Sure did.
He uncorked a wild pitch.
If we were doing color and you said, "Oh, that's going," and I was doing the play-by-play, we would have words.
Come on.
We would have words.
Dude, come on. That's my job. I'm supposed to say that.
That's right. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, look, dude, you're here because you're a former athlete. Let me do my job.
Yeah.
Stay out of my way. That's what I would say something like that.
Michael Strahan. You're Michael Strahan on Good Morning America.
Yeah, what's a good cut? Right. That was a good cut.
Good cut means you just put a good swing on the ball.
Oh.
Usually it's on a strike, so they missed it.
Now, here's what I don't know.
For a good cut.
There's the insurance run.
So if you're up by, and you can have an insurance run if you're up by 4, you can up by 2, if you're up by 1 or 3.
Well, wait a minute. Oh,
anytime.
What do you mean you're up?
Anytime you score a run in the late innings, like if you score a run in the 8th or 9th inning,
okay,
that's an insurance run. Unless you're trailing and then it's you're closing the gap.
So in other words,
if you're
piling them on ahead of your opponent.
Yeah, and not really piling on, because piling on, you're going to put a crooked number up. That's another good one. They put a crooked number up this inning.
The
do that. How do you like
but
that?
see, the idea is you're not supposed to ask the play-by-play questions. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to look like you know.
So I would say to Galen,
a good play-by-play guy is going to set up the color guy. I was like, I would say something like, "Wow, Dustin Pedroia is, playing well," and then you could say,
he's a good mechanic.
He's waiting for that pitch. Going the other way. Yeah, he's got great mechanics right now.
You got good mechanics, yeah.
Swings in tune. Yeah, absolutely. That's
You're all
exactly
set, Joe.
I'm set. Galen, you set him up, I'll knock him down. Go ahead.
You got the whole
exactly right. That's why color is so easy that, ex-athletes who have concussion syndrome.
But here's the truth. If there were no notes in front of Joe right now, and all he could see was the game itself, you'd probably be commenting on what you're looking at. You'd be looking at the crowd. You'd be looking at the peanuts.
Well, this one has my name on it, Galen. It says, Joe is going to try and settle him down.
Yeah, so that's a great one. So that's if the
what is that?
Coach comes out to talk to the pitcher, because the pitcher gets knocked around a little bit.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, it all works.
They got him early and often? What does that sound like?
Yeah, that means they scored a lot of runs in the first or second inning, and that's a good one.
See, he knows.
I'm telling you, Galen's a genius.
You do all the regular play-by-play. I'll give you the color commentary with my sheets.
As long as you have a cheat sheet.
Yeah,
I love it. We could do it. I'm telling you, I could train anybody to do color commentary.
Oh, good. I'm trainable. I'm all right then.
That's what he says. So Galen insists.
As long as I can coach you up.
Coach me up.
I think the cheat sheet would be very handy.
All right, Larry, I guess you got to ask him that question.
Yeah, where's the Bloodmobile today, Galen?
Today we're at Sam's Club right there in Ocala.
Really?
Sam's Club?
We know where that is.
Yeah.
Where for $45 you can save 45 cents.
That's it. That's exactly right. And buy a ton of whatever you want.
If you buy a lot of gas, you save you make the money. You save your membership.
That's right, Joe.
I am a member. I have to say that, yes, but we're not going to give them a commercial. No.
Don't tell Dan, because that's going to cost you, because you just gave them an ad.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I'm not going to elaborate on that.
There you go. There you go.
All right. So how long are you in Amelia Island for?
Through Friday.
So, like you said, till the immediate future.
That's a long conference.
Oh, tell me about it.
Oh, listen to
It's only 2 days. It's today and tomorrow.
Well, it takes time for paint to dry.
That is 2 days of listening to doctors talk.
That's pretty.
And what do? Do they look at you and do they say, you really got to get on the ball? We need more blood. Does that happen?
Sometimes.
Oh man.
So does your neck hurt by the end of the day from nodding yes?
No. I'm up here. I'm in a lot of these hospitals that we're having. We don't actually have as a customer, or we don't supply them, and so we're trying to convince them to come to us from the Red Cross.
Okay.
Well, Amelia Island is really beautiful. Have you never been there?
It is.
Joe?
It's really.
Oh, you would love it. It's a great place to go. All right, Galen. Enjoy your day. Thank you for all you do.
All right, you guys are the best. Bye, y'all.
Thanks, Galen.
We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Carmen Roberts. A move to block. Ted Cruz chooses Carly Fiorina as his running mate as he desperately tries to stop Donald Trump from getting the nomination. Fox's Garrett Tenney says Tuesday's primary in Indiana may be Cruz's last chance.
That's the argument that both Cruz and Carly Fiorina are making now, that this race isn't over and that they are the best pair to defeat Donald Trump and then take on Hillary Clinton